When Balenciaga released that disturbing ad campaign last month, which featured a young girl holding a teddy bear in bondage gear, people thankfully reacted. Balenciaga's parent company, called Kering, saw its stock price plummet compared to its rivals, as you can see on your screen right now. But the sexualization of children is continuing anyway, even though no one wants this garbage. Gucci just released an ad featuring the singer Harry Styles posing with a child's mattress. He's also wearing a pink teddy bear shirt. And Benetton just posted photos of kids in underwear. What's going on here? Robby Starbuck is the host of the Robby Starbuck Show and joins us now. Robby, good to see you. I got to tell you what, this is the most outrageous thing that we're sexualizing children for the sale of adult clothing. What do you make of this?
It's absolutely outrageous, Sean. And let me just say, it's easy to reflexively jump to attacking the left for this because this comes from their woke ideology. Yeah. But the truth is, it's time for the rest of America to look in the mirror because silent majorities kill nations. And the silent majority we have here in America is incredibly dangerous because silent majorities allow really crazy, extreme minorities to then go rule with very loud voices. Right. And when they do that, this is the outcome. You allow these loud voices in the room to rule over everyone, and worse yet, the media and every pillar of culture and entertainment and everything else, they came together to manufacture that silence. And not only that, they somehow convinced us that being a silent majority was a good thing. That has to change in order for us to fix this culture, and people need to speak up, frankly. They've got to be loud and proud with their values and with rejecting values like this and saying we are not going to allow the sexualization of kids in America, period. There is no discussion. We're not going to go to the table and say let's negotiate. There's no negotiation here. We will not allow this in America, and until we all step up and say that and have these uncomfortable conversations, I fear we're going to see more of this. And, with my career from Hollywood directing Oscar-winning actors, actresses, some of the biggest music stars, I can tell you none of this is a mistake. The idea that this is just one or two bad people, that's not how this works. The number of people who have to sign off on ad campaigns like this is immense. They know what they're doing. The truth is they just don't care. They don't care about the safety of kids or the sexualization of kids. They care about manufacturing kids who will turn into adults that are a part of their woke agenda, and they know that if they groom them now, it's more likely they'll be with them later. And that's why we all need to stand up.
Robby, a moment ago we had the video from Benetton, or the photo of the Benetton. These are like 9-year-old girls. We blurred out most of it. But they're standing in sexual poses in underwear. If you see this full screen, it is absolutely outrageous. And I can't help but think that not only are we sexualizing kids, but we're normalizing pedophilia, that adults should be attracted to young children, which, by the way, Robby, this makes children the target of people who want to do bad things against these children, sexual acts towards these children, as opposed to a culture that would say, you know what? We're made to protect children. We're to make sure that we put those pedophiles behind bars. We put them in jail. We don't encourage pedophiles with ads like this.
Yeah, and I would pose this question to people. When has a nation existed that was permissive of this type of sexualization of children and accepted pedophilia and lasted? Nations don't last when you take the most vulnerable and you say, you know what, let the monsters eat them up. And that's what we're essentially doing, and it's being backed up by academia. And then when you look further into that backstop, governments across the globe, the UN, they're all a part of this idea that there should be a child rights agenda where kids should have the right to sexualization or to have sex changes or have sex with adults. And the truth is there is no sex with adults. You can't do that. It's rape, okay? And they don't want to talk about that, but they're doing this in third world countries. They want to bring it here, and we've got to reject it. If we don't, we're in big, big trouble. And if people want to help this, they can go to places like freedomforever.us and help organizations like that who are fighting this on the ground every day.
Robby, those people who want to make that transition, one, they're sickos themselves, or they've never had a 9-year, 10-year, 14-year-old little girl to think that they should be sexualized. One good thing coming out of this is that moms left and right of all political stripes are standing up and pushing back to protect their little girls. Thank God for that. Robby Starbuck, thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much.